Hey guys, I'd like to talk about the alt-centrism thing that's been going on lately. Well, there's been a lot of division within the skeptic community of late, whereas a lot of people are trying to walk that thin line between liberalism and kind of some right-wing opinions. Well, and I think a lot of people have kind of a fond affection for the word liberal because a lot of these atheists started with, you know, Richard Dawkins, and just like me, we identified as liberals, and they were in the right for a long time. So there's that emotional connection to that. But I see a lot of just sitting back and waiting for bad to happen coming from these people. Like they don't want to take any hard positions on immigration or anything like culture and the problems that these things can have. Like a lot of these same people are the ones who wanted essentially Hillary Clinton to win over Donald Trump. And Hillary Clinton was for, massive amounts of increased immigration from Muslim countries, which a lot of these skeptics, know the problems with, yet and know that it would increase chances of terrorist attacks. But they're also the same ones who are kind of like, and yeah, we'll bring him in. We should like they still don't want to be seen as, I suppose, racist, and those can be viewed as racist positions. But there needs to be action taken if you want to preserve the life of your civilians. And I always think that yes, the people of your country come first before anybody else. So you should, even if 1 to 2 people die, bringing in 100,000. I honestly, in my opinion, that's too much. You know, that's too many people dead, even for bringing that much. Secondly, bringing that much isn't going to help those people because there's still, yeah, way more refugees every year, and just taking massive amounts of them while that same amount is going to be replaced in birth next year isn't going to help. It kind of, yeah, it helps liberals because, let's face it, the whole demographics things with voting is true. People of color and women generally vote liberal, and liberals are for bigger government and socialism. And those are not economically good things for the country. It's a fact, yes, white men in general, men on more average do vote more conservative and fiscally conservative. And it was these types of policies that really had a beneficial effect on the economy. And anybody who's saying it's better now, economy-wise, is kind of delusional because they're not really paying attention to the debt. There's 20 trillion debt in America, and that's just rising. And that's due to the programs that are being initialized by, you know, the governments and the encroaching government intervention in everyday aspect of life. So this is not really benefiting anybody, and it's just a matter of fact that yes, those people do vote for those types of programs. And yes, I can see why liberals want to bring them in because it will ensure that they keep winning elections. But I think back to the centrists, they don't really seem to understand that the only solutions to these are tough solutions, and restricting immigration and doing these things would have a positive effect. Like they all agreed, like everybody agrees that yes, more than 90% of terrorists are Muslims, and they're the ones who are going to be committing it. So yes, it's just math. Reducing the amount is going to decrease the chances. So these centrists are not really helping anybody by just criticizing both sides equally when, let's face it, the massive amount of propaganda that's going on and the false information is coming from the left, and the actual problems, the destructive problems, have come from their ideologies and their rhetoric. And if you look at just the body count worldwide, yes, communism has killed way more people, and let's face it, we're moving towards that. Like even in Canada, they have the blasphemy law that just almost passed, like, or it did pass, but it's not quite a blasphemy law, but it's moving in that direction. We can't, like, we're being divided essentially, and bringing in more division isn't going to help anybody. Now, let's face it also, there's a lot of rhetoric in all these people, the skeptics, centrist skeptics see this too, of the anti-white type of rhetoric, right? So let's just think about in the future, if white people are the minority and a lot of people of color and whatnot still think like this, you know, it's not really going to be good for white people. And the fact is, a lot of people believe that we deserve that stuff. We deserve bad treatment. Like, that's just a fact. A lot of people believe that we deserve to suffer for the sins of our fathers, and we're wealthy and well off in the world. The rest of the world isn't, because we, stole everything from other people. Which, that's just, yes, we have definitely stolen things from people, and destroyed places in the Middle East, but a lot of the reasons these countries are better off is because of the economic systems and the freedom and more of a free market system that we had in place. And bringing in people who don't believe in that system isn't going to keep that system going, regardless of whether they're Muslim or whatnot. Same with the illegal immigrants that are coming in over the border. If you think that they're going to become citizens and then respect your laws after they cross the border illegally and, took advantage of your welfare systems and your populace, then, you're sorely mistaken, because a lot of those people want California to become Mexico again. They're openly asking for that. So, you can put your head in the sand because be the centrist, not really taking a firm position, being like, okay, we should kick these people out. They're like, no, we should, make them citizens and this and that. It's like, no, like, this is a reality, and you're gonna be people 20 years later, if these things continue the way they are, you're gonna be regretting, like, damn it, I wish I had spoken up. So I just think the centrists, like, Armor Skeptic, and a lot of people I see, like, on Twitter and stuff like that, especially commenting after the JonTron Omni debate, like, they need to realize that even though people, like, say the same things from the alt-right, doesn't mean they are alt-right, because even the alt-right has good points, right? There is a problem with cultures melding, and they don't always work out well. Hashtag not all, but this is a fact. And, we need to take this into consideration, and we need to make our policies reflect that consideration for the benefit of the people in the country now. And, it's not bad to have varying cultures within your country, but, if you understand that there is this division happening already, and you want to pretty much make it worse, you should reconsider that and try to have, like, I don't know, a more hardline position, even though you may be labeled a racist. All right, well, have a good day.